see your take. Who do you think is going to take?
Leffen, easy.
There you go.
It could go either way. What do you want from me? These guys are both crazy. They're both super good. The biggest thing is that, like, Leffen in a Fox Ditto, he doesn't have anything he can, like, get frustrated with except himself.
Yeah. Because he knows
and then he can just go, okay, well, I'm going to take some deep breaths. I'm going to center myself. Very cool. But man, he hates this character.
He really does.
He really hates Jigglypuff.
He really hates Jigglypuff.
And so if he has another SD like he did Game 2 against Armada,
that adds up so much more on a character like Puff, because you don't have like those heavy flowchart combos that you do in the Fox Ditto.
Yeah,
you just gotta have situations where you have to reset and do damage and hit him over and over again.
He gets hit by Armada, so he's gonna be like, okay, smash DI. Okay, I didn't get that. Didn't get out. Didn't get like a stand-up shine. Armada got perfect. Okay, fine. But now recovery. Okay, smash DI that. Now recovery again. Okay, now I'm dead. Yeah. But at least he's still playing the whole time.
Up throw rest. I missed my DI.
Yep. It's really difficult for Leffen. Puff is a character that is so good at taking leads and then just holding them from you. You don't get to really work your way in on her too hard as you do with Fox.
Yeah.
So FOD, fairly standard start for this matchup these days, honestly.
That being said, it is also difficult from HungryBox's end to contend with all these Foxes that he has to play over and over again. Up throw, up air killing at pretty low percents. Lasers are not that fun to deal with from Jigglypuff's end. He has to play a pretty tight kind of spacing game with his aerial drifts and his back airs. So not easy from his end either.
Yeah, but we're already
He's already at kill percent.
He is already at kill percent.
I was just going to say, we're already seeing him like taking a couple different approaches to this matchup like at a time, where he's doing this little low short hopping game, trying to
Oh, that edge cancel was so nasty.
Oh no, edge cancel city.
That was so rough.
That was really nice.
We're renaming the tournament.
I was just going to say,
did it.
when he sees Leffen start to run across the stage, he's taking these little short hop back air approaches, just going poke, 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 try and hit him, then hop away. Right. And when Leffen starts to take center, he starts jumping over him because he says, okay, if you get one random up air on me, as long as I'm not at kill percent for that, I'm fine. But if you get soft nair, just like hard nair follow up with an up air, I could die. So he's got a couple different modes for the matchup so far. And then he's ready to convert at the drop of a hat, especially if he plays like kind of slower paced for most of it. Then he knows when he's going to go in and Leffen doesn't.
Oh, right. What's particularly interesting to me right now is just how grounded HungryBox is playing the matchup. He's either playing it on platform or he's playing it just like straight horizontal. And he's trying to just kind of catch Leffen on these little like probing forward airs and like drills. It's really different from what we typically see, especially for the grab at these crouch cancel percents.
It gives you access to crouch cancel, like you're saying. It gives you access to just crouch in general, which is a lot harder to hit if you're coming to Fox.
Yeah.
Gets the tech chase, puts him in the corner, gets the light forward air, but doesn't get anything off of it. I like the neutral air on shield and then fading back and forth. Yeah. I feel like that's something HungryBox has been incorporating a lot more. Neutral air just in the neutral game.
And Fox is involved with using nair a lot more too. It's super active. Really, really solid, able to find the ledge.
Quick side B, really smart because he was stuck in the forward air animation after the leg forward air.
Yep. Since it was a soft forward air, of course, not a lot of knockdown time, so Leffen's actually able to forward B before he falls below level with the stage.
Right.
You've got HBox taking that stock. He's making little adjustments.
Yeah.
But Leffen's hitting hard.
Leffen is hitting hard.
Oh. Right, just right in there with that, and follows through. That's super rare to see. Normally, you don't see HungryBox hanging out that close to the stage.
Especially with a stage like FOD, he has so much room to move with his drifts in the sky.
Yeah,
it's interesting to see.
There's a little bit of a lazy landing.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit.
It was just like he was just kind of hovering near. It's like I'm gonna just go grab ledge, and Leffen denied him.
He was over the stage too, so it's.
So I'm saying he can like pound to the left. He can do a lot of stuff, but okay.
Oh, he's good.
Yikes, and he's gonna he had his chance to shine out of the pound. The pound.
He had all the time in the world, but I don't think he was anticipating the pound.
Which is the only thing HBox could have done, but okay. A solid 2-stock from Leffen's end.
That's the cleanest I've seen that in a while, honestly.
Yep. And we saw the HungryBox doing something from yesterday when Android played Absent Page. That little counter shine that we saw Leffen just do, Absent Page hit Android with that. He's like off the left side. Android hits it with a nice soft bear, but he's not drifting So Absent Page just says shine.
Jump shine, yeah.
Not
Leffen
even
definitely
jump, you just shine.
pioneered it.
Just
Because they're
shine.
falling with
wow.
you, and that way you don't burn your jump. If they do manage to clip you, you still got it. And if they trade with it, if they get hit by it, you kill them. And the best part is, unlike an aerial, it stalls you.
Oh, actually, there's a really good video made by KJH that highlights that. Yeah, about the up B where you save your jump and then you shine.
Yep.
And that's way better for recovery options as Fox. So we'll see if Leffen been watching his Fox privilege videos.
KJH just puts out a ton of good content.
Yeah,
If you're an aspiring Fox main, get learned, get good, follow KJH.
Definitely follow Spot Dodge Shine.
What's now?
Yeah. Oh.
Watch Leffen.
Yeah.
Pretty good
Foxes
too.
have been getting so much better at one, tech chasing Jigglypuff out of her hard knockdowns, and two, just like setting up for her rolls, I feel like. It is so hard sometimes because she's so ambiguous with movement.
That was a really good crouch castle off that dash attack from Leffen and then getting the up B to ledge.
Oh.
Keeping him alive just a little longer. Now he's getting so much percent off of that.
A little hungry. Just drifting in on those and just kind of making it a little difficult for himself. Man.
But yeah, I don't know. Right now, I don't feel like HungryBox is playing off. I don't feel like this can really be attributed to him. I think Leffen's just playing really well and making the right calls. Like I'm not seeing anything standing out from HBox that says Leffen has somehow figured out the next step to the matchup, and HungryBox needs to step his game up. It's just moment to moment.
Yeah. It's all these little situations, and we haven't seen like huge hard punishes from HungryBox's end that we have in other sets.
Yeah.
So that's yet to be seen.
Some of that can just be attributed to the type of openings that Leffen is letting him get. Like, if your spacing is excellent, then you're only going to get caught by pokes.
Right. You're
not
not
unless
gonna
those
get
pokes knock you down.
Yeah, he's completely, like, Leffen normally will just kind of randy approach now and again where he feels as though he's safe on a lot of these aerials that HungryBox is throwing out to obfuscate his movement. But more often than now, he's just letting him land, or he's catching him right before the hitbox starts. He's catching him on the front end instead of the back end, which I think is the big shift in previous sets.
Yeah, and he's hitting a lot of these techs as well. Those techs against Jigglypuff are so crucial because she gets like jab forward smash or jab rest, to where if you nail those, it makes it a lot harder for Puff.
There was a phantom somewhere in there, and I think it was first hit up air, forward smash connecting her instead.
Okay, I like that. We got that little extra weave from HBox, just going left, right, left, getting Leffen to psych out and keep going left.
Ooh.
Right.
Oh,
Pet him on the head.
Tried to get the jump out,
Very
but
nice.
buffered side B beforehand, and HBox now with a pretty firm lead. Not quite a kill percent here on Dreamland now.
Dude,
now he is.
that's such a momentum shift again.
Yeah.
Leffen.
Game 2.
Oh, there it is.
Game 2
Okay.
SD.
You can't get away with missing your wavelengths. Not as Puff.
Dude, those lasers added up so much. That was perfect percent to get that up smash.
Oh.
Off the top. Oh, wait a minute.
Misses the attack, but gets the
No,
slide
he
off
gets the
anyway.
slide off. Dude, the defensive options matter so much.
Oh
Yep,
my goodness.
and I'm wondering if HBox meant to pound there, because if he didn't,
Oh.
then that failed rest just saved his life.
What an angle!
Found his way back, and the nair to counter hit.
What? This guy's recovery and defensive options are out of this world.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
that time
CC
HBox
grab
goes
from
high.
HBox.
Yep, it's poked, but oh yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, I can't imagine Leffen wanted to do that get-up attack. Given that HBox was up in the sky like that, he had to have been thinking HBox is going to attack me right now. Otherwise, that was some flop.
It was questionable for sure.
Props to HBox for still getting all those exchanges, making the game go his way towards the end.
Yeah, one of the most important was a little CC grab out of a string of Leffens that more or less kept him from losing complete control and getting shoved off the stage. Instead, he managed to chuck Leffen off.
Goodness. These spot dodges.
So all these spot dodges. What can Puff do? It's either
I've
spot
never
dodge
seen
or roll.
Dreffen play Puff before.
This is what it looked like.
Yeah, it was looking like it for sure.
Look under the table.
Wait,
If there's someone from the Midwest there, we're throwing this match out.
All right,
Taking a second.
wiping his nose, making sure he's got time.
Yep, I like this choice from HBox where he says, I'm just going to dance, not just off the edge, but like when he lands pretty much as close to the edge as he can, trying to avoid any like pinching attacks from Leffen in the corner.
Yeah.
He's like using his ledge space pretty well, but a little overzealous there. Just a standard dash grab, even not even jump cancel.
Yeah.
Oh. Yep.
Nice. The little wait before throwing out the forward air. I like it. Good edge guard from HungryBox's end.
But a little surprised at that just straight jump from Leffen. Like, of course HungryBox is going to throw something at him.
Right.
Like, no shine stall, no anything. Like, it's kind of a surprise.
Since he, like, showed that he could do jump aerial, maybe he was hoping that HBox was going to read that. But yeah, you're right. It just looks kind of...
was a little strange.
Yeah.
Bit overzealous there.
Oh.
Yeah, that jump check. Puff just kind of makes it really scary to just get pounded like that.
Yeah, Pound is a really good tool in the aerial spacing game because you're spacing outside back air and whatnot, but Pound just goes so far in.
Okay,
it's kind of the one part of her threat range that's so sudden. It's got low startup and it's fairly quick to come out.
Oh,
nice
what,
grab.
he caught the up smash?
Yeah, it starts at the front end of Puff, and since he was on the backside, he didn't get caught.
Nice. Nice. And then the spacing tool that you have on the ground is dash attack, but Leffen was really aware of it.
Yeah, he's doing really solidly.
Oh! Getting him cornered.
All right.
He's in his head.
The aerial.
That was so rough.
I mean, Leffen hits him with the landmine.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Leffen's been trying to hold center super hard, so it's understandable that he might go for something like that.
Jeez.
That's rare to see people like get caught by that, but he doesn't get the smash DI.
Oh, I mean, usually momentum shifts super hard when you have a hard read like that, but Leffen was like, no. I still have a couple of stocks. Yeah. I'm going to stifle this momentum right away.
Yeah, he had a lot of room to play with right there. And he got all that damage with the up smash, which decreased the odds of any surprise crouch cancel exchanges just a little bit. Like, that's still a comfortable position for sure.
Winning that game 3 is super important to the counterpicks too, because now it means that if anything, we've still got game 5 Pokemon on deck. Or Yoshi's, I think.
Yeah. I think I've been noticing that HBox just has this tendency to whoop people on Yoshi's.
Dude, yeah, everyone counterpicks him there, and he's so good at those scrappy situations, and those close quarter situations that...
I don't think it's a bad stage for Puff outside of her longevity. Being able to catch campy foxes can be really important. Yeah. And besides, your backer takes up like a fourth of the stage. So
yeah, if FD is any indication of how the styles are working out, it's that controlling center stage, keeping away out of Puff's like threat ranges, works out really well for the way Leffen's playing. So he might want to opt for bigger.
Oh,
stage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that would have hit the angle, I think. He might have been a little too far distance-wise, but occupying ledge. So who's to say?
Everyone just taking their time. Let's breathe. Namaste. Feels good.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, so something else about the pound. When you pound at forehead height and you do rising, you're completely out of shield grab range, especially against Fox. If you go through him, you can't get up smashed out of shield, but the payoff is huge and there's the possibility of a shield stab, at least if the Fox is holding a shield when he dashes
catches the slide off too.
Yeah.
Not quite able to get the angle.
Right back here missed.
All right. Leffen being able to stack some damage up here.
Nice reverse.
What?
And that KO'd?
That was a 3-piece chicken meal combo on Jigglypuff.
What a setup.
That was wild. I'm so surprised. Late hit in air into up tilt up hit.
Yeah, the reverse up tilt. I like the turn around up tilt rather. Damn.
Super clean.
I like Leffen's choice taken to the top platform to weather the invincibility.
He's been jumping into these forward airs, and it's honestly hard not to. Just because she covers so much space, it's so active.
Yeah, I think maybe the problem is less about when Leffen is jumping and more the fact that he's just being caught in that low dead zone. Maybe Puff throws out the forward air, then if it doesn't hit, she jumps and does an air. She jumps and does another fair. She just turns and grabs the edge.
The mix-up is saving your double jumps. You just do the up B right away, and then usually you'll get clipped by the weak hit of the forward air. And then you can jump out of the second hit, where you can keep your jump in that manner. It's kind of tricky.
Okay.
But still very even here.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, I think that even though percent's the same, for Puff, it means a little less in a way. Oh, gosh.
Double spot dodge?
Dip out of there. Oh, okay. Oh, good catch, good catch. And
he had no jump.
Yeah. Super good call on Leffen's part. Possibility to take this from winner's side, getting a lot more possible here.
You don't see shine spikes on Puff very often.
No. The Leffen chance coming in big.
Yeah, but it's still way too early to call. HungryBox got him cornered.
Yeah, Texas loves America, but Texas loves Fox a lot more.
Yeah, apparently. Apparently.
HungryBox.
Drops low, but still covering it.
Okay, yeah, he'll make it back.
The lazy little broomstick forward air. Just gently brushing Fox off the stage.
Shoo-shoo.
And
be gone.
If Leffen gets rested here, I'm feeling maximum tilt factor, like, incoming. But if he takes it, then I told you so. He was totally going to win.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, he get the pound.
Gets the DI.
Oh, and the tilt. But he and he misses the rest. HBox giving him so many chances.
I wouldn't say he missed the rest. I think he was like, well, I mean, he didn't miss a rest.
Yeah.
He chose not to do it. This is ugly.
Oh, goodness. Okay. All right. That should be it. It's the triple.
That'll do it.
But wait.
And
No.
TSC
Oh, the
Fox
reverse.
still got to
Yeah.
keep fighting. But
Wow.
that's game 4. And that was a heck of a stock by HBox, man.
Super scary. That whole scramble situation towards the end there. You heard it. Had me on my edge of my seat.
Yeah.
Dang, man. That's crazy. That was a lot of initiations from HBox that last to make that.
Here it is. Pokemon.
I mean, he had to pressure Leffen. It's really scary to do as Puff, but if there's anyone to do it, it's HBox.
Yeah, but there can be, you know, there are times where having a lead, it's not that it's bad, it's just that it tends to funnel your decision making, and you still want to remain flexible even while you're trying to do a game plan that is strategically sound. Like, if they call it out, then you still pay the price. And in Leffen's case, it's going to be, well, I've got so much lead, I want to get him to KO % without risking myself, then you start to corner yourself.
Right.
Yep.
Ooh, okay.
SDI. Just a little past the percent now where he's going to be able to get that consistently, but...
Oh! Got the second
What?
hit only. Perfect tip range.
That's crazy.
That was the tip of the boot.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Threw his boot at him.
Okay, yep.
No
That should be it,
jump.
though.
HungryBox just, again,
He just scoffed.
He wants to run to the side, hunts him down. Answering back strong. Very even game, but that tech chase,
Yeah.
Leffen.
He's been getting so good at that. I think he reviewed those smash and splash bots because that's where Armada really started turning on to getting Puff out of her hard knockdowns.
Yeah, I really like the consistency from the percent that Leffen has been getting. Like, he'll get one up throw into up air, then wait for him to get grounded, re-grab, get a hard hit, just go back to neutral, throw some lasers. He's got a good game plan. And he's good. He's doing really well off those hit confirms, too.
Yeah.
These up throw up airs are not easy.
Look,
They are not, and he's
Did
nailing
you see
them.
how hard HungryBox is warping off that first hit? They're still so well placed by Leffen that HBox isn't able to escape.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, and just shines.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, shine grab. Oh.
This is a scary transformation from
Oh, what a grab after the neutral air and
Excuse
another.
me?
What a combo.
Leffen.
Oh my gosh. He is all on top of HBox right now. He's hitting his DIs. He's getting these up airs. He's not looking like he wants to
Wait a
lose
second.
this.
We don't have a Leffen chant right now. We're getting a USA chant.
Is it a USA chant? Okay.
I think it was TSM.
Oh.
I think that would make more sense.
Never mind.
Considering the tone that the crowd
I was like,
has
oh, wait
typically
a
had.
second. This is interesting.
The
People
crowd
cheering
shifted
for
super hard.
HungryBox. Yep.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Can't go for rest.
Cakewalk.
He's got to hit one more nasty combo before rest is back on the table, and he's got to be flawless, because if he's an up smash, he's toast. He gets grabbed, he's toast.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen it a lot. He's working the platform really hard.
Oh, that was scary.
There
and
it is.
The up
That's
and
it.
Leffen.
First set of the year
Leffen
here.
takes it.
I told you. Not a doubt in my mind.
all three of our hearts were like, yeah, we kind of lean Leffen, but we don't have an actual reason
We
why.
don't have evidence.
The data said everything otherwise, but all of us were like, this is the
Like,
one.
the one thing the data did say was, they were, like, what? You said 4 of them were game 5s?
Four of
Yeah.
them were game
Now
5.
5 of 6 have been game 5s.
I mean, it's
Nice.
it's
He's
like
got
rolling.
one on the board, baby. Let's do it.
It's like rolling dice so many times. Eventually, you're gonna land there. And he played amazingly that.
No, he played really well.
He did,
Played
especially
really well.
especially last game when some of his conversions were just so, like that soft nair dash grab up throw up air, and
They
that
were
was
custom.
after he had already landed up throw up air and like another aerial. So that was as close to a 0 to death on Puff as you get.
No, yeah.
Pretty much.
And even on the defensive side, like, he was really good at teching all the setups
Yeah.
from the light hits of Jigglypuff. He was really good about crouch canceling on certain situations so he doesn't get edge guarded.